Hey everybody, it's me, Red. I hope you guys enjoy the video, but we have a Discord server. If you guys want to join, it's linked in the description below. Thank you. This is the unofficial guide to surviving Pandora's box. Level 1. So, you found yourself in a place you've never seen before. You walk down a singular repeating street with the same similar looking homes. Do not worry, the place you are in we call Uncanny Valley. There are no entities that inhabit it. Feel free to check the homes for food and water. The plumbing in the homes, or the water, doesn't work, but you will find electricity still running. You should be able to charge your phone freely. Take a breather. You are seeing this post because you have entered Pandora's box, or maybe you've just stumbled upon it by mistake. All I know is that anyone that posts from Pandora's box can all see it. Do not question it, just be grateful. There's nothing much to say about Pandora's box, other than have all entered here, without memory of doing so. There's one thing that's going to be hard to stomach. Since you've entered Pandora's box, it is unlikely you'll be able to leave. But, luckily, there is a possibility. Staying in Uncanny Valley might be good for anyone who are afraid to fight for their life, or deal with the harsh reality ahead. There are many levels within Pandora's box, some good, some bad, and some downright terrible. Try not to worry too much, because I will be telling you to prolong your inevitable doom. There are many ways to leave the Uncanny Valley, which is good for new people. You will find chalk outlines of doors placed on various walls where rooms should be inside of the homes. These doors open up in a pattern. Every 5 homes to the right, and every 8 to the left. It is unclear why this is the way things are. It is assumed that anyone who is running this place wants to enter the next level, unprepared. Thankfully enough, you have this post. So, you'll know that it's not a good idea. Do not press up against these outlines, or you'll open up to level 2. I will go into detail about level 2 later. First, you'll need to get supplies ready. Refer to this checklist of things you're going to need. Checklist item number 1, a weapon. Checklist item number 2, clothes and armor. Checklist item number 3, food and water. Checklist items number 4, a tent. Checklist number 5, camping supplies, which you'll need a sleeping bag, cooking ware, and fire starters. Checklist items number 6, a hiking bag. And checklist items number 7. If you are lucky, you might be able to find a bike or a scooter, but this is unlikely. Do not be worried about the items on the checklist. The homes are likely to have them except for a bike or a scooter, like I said. Those are rare, but have been reported to be seen. I'm going to assume that you didn't find one. Other than the hand, the rest of the items are easily able to be acquired. The homes are built like suburbs. You must have been able to tell. So, go around and search until you find all the items. Tents can be usually found in the garage along with camping good supplies you'll need. A weapon, on the other hand, you'll not be able to find without building one. You'll need more than a kitchen knife to get done with level 2. So, you will need to craft one. I would recommend making a spike shield and any kind of weapon you can make for offensive attacks. You can find metal trash cans all along the road, so grab one of the lids and drill some nails into it. You can find the supplies to build your weapons in the garage of any homes. Next, you will need to acquire some form of offensive weapon. I'd recommend sawing off a table leg to a chair and one of the homes, or if you're lucky enough, remove the most durable pipe you can find from under one of the sinks, or the basement of the homes. These are just recommendations, but you will need to make sure you find something that you're going to be good with. Take a couple of the days and find what you're good with. Pick the right option for you. Once you've gained enough experience from practice, you will need some form of armor. Try to find helmets, arm pads, and/or duct tape. You'll want to tape a flashlight to your helmet to be able to see, or maybe you're lucky, maybe you find a headlamp. The next thing you want to do before entering level 2 is tape up your arms and legs for injuries from biting. Anywhere that can be exposed to teeth latching onto your skin is something you are going to want to cover up. The beings that reside on level 2 rely on biting and scratching a lot of the time, but some may have a weapon, so please do be careful. When leaving level 1, try to be respectful of the next person who enters the Uncanny Valley. If you have created a home base, please give some sort of sign and leave a note with steps on what to do in case someone doesn't have a phone. After all this, and you are ready to risk your life, you may push on one of the chalk doorways. You will notice that on the other side will most likely be a swamp. Enter with caution. If you see anything on the other side of the doorway, try another. Once you've found a way to pass through, assess your surroundings. Try to make a base of operations. You are going to be here for a while. Doorways are not as frequent as level 1. For now, I'm going to leave you alone to figure out by yourself for a bit. I will update with another post later. Remember, all the stuff I've told you, there is no going back to level 1. Quick tips though, do not go towards the yellow skies, stay on high alert. Instead, and do not go towards any sounds of pleas for help. I can assure you, there are definitely people in trouble, but the creatures attacking them will not stop for a second to think about if they should attack you. They just will. Until next time, your pal Panda Guide is signing off.